Hello and welcome. Do you ever feel stuck when trying to speak English? You know the words, you understand the grammar, but when it's time to talk, your mind just goes blank. It's a common feeling, and trust me, you are not alone. Many learners struggle with moving from knowing English to actually using it. They get trapped at an A2 level, able to understand but not able to speak fluently. What if I told you that the key to unlocking your speaking skills is not about memorizing more vocabulary or complex grammar rules? It's about using what you already know in a smarter way. Today, we're going to dive into a simple yet powerful method that will help you transform your English skills, taking you from that A2 level all the way to a confident B2 speaker. We'll focus on practical, easy-to-use strategies that you can start applying right away. And the best part? We're going to make it fun and engaging, just like listening to your favorite podcast. So how do we start this journey? The first step is to embrace simplicity. Forget trying to sound like a literature professor. The goal is to communicate clearly and confidently. Let's begin with simple phrases that you can use to ease into any conversation. Think of these as your conversational starters. For example, instead of worrying about the perfect opening line, just start with a warm, "How's your day going?" Or "What have you been up to lately?" These are friendly, open-ended questions that invite a response without putting too much pressure on you or the other person. Another great one is, "Anything interesting happened this week?" It's casual and shows genuine interest. By practicing these common phrases for everyday situations, you build a foundation of confidence. You'll start to realize that you don't need fancy words to have a meaningful conversation. It's about connecting with people, and these simple phrases are the perfect tools to do just that. Now let's build on that. Once you've started the conversation, how do you keep it going? The secret is to ask simple questions. This takes the pressure off you to do all the talking and encourage the other person to share more. Let's say someone tells you they went to the park. Instead of just nodding, you can ask, "Oh, which park did you go to?" Or "Was it crowded?" These are what we call follow-up questions. They show you're listening and are interested. If a friend mentions they watched a new movie, you can ask, "What did you think of it?" Or "Would you recommend it?" See how easy that is. You're not trying to analyze the film's cinematography. You're just having a normal chat. These simple questions are your best friends in a conversation. They turn a monologue into a dialogue and help you practice listening and responding in real time, which is essential for boosting your fluency. Next up, let's talk about the art of small talk. Some people think small talk is meaningless, but for language learners, it's an amazing practice ground. It's low-stakes conversation that helps you build rapport and get comfortable speaking. You can incorporate small talk into almost any situation. Waiting in line for coffee? You could say to the person next to you, "It smells so good in here, doesn't it?" Or, "I can't decide what to get today." Talking about the weather is a classic for a reason. A simple, "Looks like it might rain later," can open up a short, friendly exchange. The key is to make observations about your shared environment. If you're at an event, you could comment, "This music is great," or "The food looks delicious." These small interactions add up. Each one is a mini win for your confidence. They teach you that you can successfully start and handle a conversation in English, no matter how short. And here's a really fun tip. Use playful expressions to keep conversations light and enjoyable. Language isn't just about information. It's also about personality and emotion. Adding a little fun can make your English sound much more natural and less robotic. For example, if someone gives you good news, instead of just saying, "That's good," you could say, "No way! That's awesome!" Or, "Get out of here! I'm so happy for you!" If you make a small mistake, you can laugh it off with a phrase like, "Oops, my English is on vacation today." Or, "Well, that didn't come out right." These expressions show you don't take yourself too seriously and make you more relatable. When you agree with someone, try using "You can say that again." Or, "Tell me about it." It adds energy and enthusiasm to the conversation. Learning these playful phrases makes speaking English feel less like a test and more like a game. So we've talked about starting with simple phrases, asking questions, using small talk, and adding playful expressions. But how do you practice all of this consistently? This is where the power of podcasts comes in. Think of this channel as your daily English practice podcast. Each video is designed to be an engaging lesson that you can listen to anytime, anywhere. Just like a podcast, you can tune in while you're commuting, cooking, or going for a walk. Repetition is key to mastering these skills. I encourage you to listen to this video again. The first time, just listen and absorb the ideas. The second time, try to shadow me. That means repeating the phrases and sentences out loud right after I say them. This helps train your mouth muscles and improves your pronunciation and intonation. You can even pause the video and try to use the phrases in your own sentences. Let's do a quick recap of our simple steps to transform your English from a 2 to B2. First, start simple. Use easy phrases like "how's it going" to break the ice. Don't overthink it. Second, become a master of simple questions. Use them to keep the conversation flowing and show you're engaged. Think, "what happened next?" or "how did that feel?" Third, embrace small talk. It's your daily gym for conversation skills. Talk about the weather, your surroundings, anything. Fourth, have fun with it. Use playful, natural expressions to show your personality. "You're kidding me" sounds much more dynamic than just "really?" And finally, use resources like this channel as your personal English podcast. Listen, repeat, and practice. Consistency is what will truly boost your fluency and build your confidence. Imagine yourself a few months from now. You walk into a room, see someone you don't know, and without hesitation, you start a conversation. You're not worried about making mistakes. You're not searching for perfect words. You're just talking, connecting, and expressing yourself with ease. This is completely achievable. The journey from A2 to B2 isn't a giant leap. It's a series of small, confident steps. It's about building a habit of speaking. Every time you use a simple phrase, every time you ask a question, you are strengthening your speaking muscle. You are rewiring your brain to see speaking English as a normal, everyday activity, not a stressful performance. The methods we've discussed today are the tools to get you there. They are practical, they are effective, and they put the fun back into learning. So what's your next step? I challenge you to pick one strategy from today's video and use it. Just one. Maybe you'll try to start a short conversation using small talk. Or perhaps you'll focus on asking more follow-up questions when you chat with a friend. Don't try to do everything at once. Small, consistent action is the secret to big results. And remember to be kind to yourself. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be good days and bad days, but every single attempt is progress. Celebrate your small wins. Did you use a new phrase today? Awesome! Did you understand a little more of a conversation? Fantastic! Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Your potential to speak English confidently is already inside you. All you need to do is unlock it, one simple word at a time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to start practicing. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. If you enjoyed this video and want more daily English practice to boost your fluency, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss our next lesson. Leave a comment below and tell me which strategy you're going to try first. I'd love to hear from you. Keep practicing, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now!